No, they do play a hard, heavy defensive game. They're willing to give you the perimeter and play counter hockey. Power play is really good. I thought our kill was excellent tonight. We took time and space away, and 4 minutes going to hockey game there, 2-2 game, and our penalty kill comes up huge again and gives us a chance to win that game in overtime, which was awesome. Yeah, that's just kind of that team's MO though. They'll sit back and let you have that ozone time advantage and the shot advantage, and then they'll look to counter, which basically everything we gave up tonight was off the counter. So, it was kind of what we knew coming in, and thankfully we got the 2 points.
Our first period was outstanding. I thought we really stifled them. I think they only had one grade A scoring chance from inside the house. Second period, we let off the gas, and I don't know if we just got too comfortable within our game or what it was, but we're the type of team, we don't have the offense that Sheffield does, so we have to be a 60-minute team, and we have to play a certain way, and we just gave up way too many odd man rushes, too much zone time with the long change, and it kind of sapped our energy a little bit. And we can't fall into the trap of playing into a track meet with a team like that. Well, once we got that second goal, we kind of settled in and went back to our game, and I really liked their resilience. We've been in some games like this where we've blown leads and let games get away from us, but tonight we didn't. It's never fun to lose at overtime, especially twice in the same building, but in the playoffs there's no 3-on-3.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge game in the standings. Extra special tonight to have our fans back. First time in a while to play in front of our fans, and I thought, this game had a lot of everything. Our special teams were good. I thought we created a lot of offense defensively. I didn't think we gave them very much, and of course, when we had to, Taron Cozen played exceptionally well.
That third line tonight really seemed to be a line that you went to, the Duggan, Davis, Waller line. They came up big with a goal at the end as well to really put the exclamation mark on things. How much did they drive this win forward for you?
Oh, I thought they were great tonight. They've been very good for us for a while now. I mean, with Waller's speed and Benny D, the way he competes, and the same with Duggan. I mean, the three of them together have really gelled. They defend very well. They do a good job in the PK, but of course they're generating offense too, and sometimes off our PK. So I thought the three of them too. They're bring a lot of energy to our lineup. They bring some physicality, and the last little bit here has been great to see them come together.
I mean, the end result, obviously, your 2-1 hockey game there with the penalty kill in the last 3 minutes makes it a little bit of hard work, I guess. But the reality was, we had 54 shots tonight against their 18. We dominated play. We created chances. We just couldn't find the back of the net. And, one of those nights where we could have ran away with that hockey game, and their goalie stood on his head and kept them in it and gave them a chance. And you're going to have nights like that. I would be more worried if we weren't getting opportunities, and we felt like it was an even game. So, but I thought we did a good job tonight, and just didn't vary.
one of the things that we've noticed over the month is, you know, they've had some awful strong reserve, and playing hard and just not getting the results. You've been around the game long enough to know that, you know, it's easy to quit on the game when you feel you're doing all the right things and just not getting anywhere. We've done a significant amount of talking about it. We came into this weekend with 4D. Christ, you guys wouldn't even agree to play the top teams three games in 3 nights. So the fact that we put in a pretty decent performance last night in Cardiff, and we managed to hold on against you guys in this tough building, I'm pretty proud of the guys. It was nice to see them get on the score sheet and give our fans something to cheer about.
Great to get fans in the building again. They were really energized throughout the game, and certainly gave us some momentum at different times. It was great to hear the Purple Army led by our supporters club, and was really excited they get the people back in here. You know, we've been in a lot of close games this year, a lot of close games. Some we've won, some we've lost, some we've lost in overtime. It's never easy to swallow when you lose one like that, especially after killing off a long 4-on-3. But you know, it's tough to win a game with 1 goal. It really is. You know, when you only score 1. So for us, you know, we got to find. It's been kind of an issue this all year. We got to find more scoring in our lineup. You know, whether it's on the power play, penalty kill, or whatever it is, we've got to find a way to try and create. 3's our magic number. Whenever we've hit that number, we find a way to win.
Penalties were the big story tonight. Calls both sides. I just felt the game didn't play 5-on-5 enough. And you know, when you're 5D and you know, if your D-men take penalties and you have Chris that came back after 3 months, I just felt we burnt a bit too much our D, and you can see in the third period they were a bit tired. And yeah, I think the PKers were asked too much, and I think the game was ruined by penalties.
Yeah, I think it was frustrating. I think there's way too many penalties both ways. I think 5-on-5 it was good hockey. You know, but you know, you're looking at 2 hour and 40-minute game for, you know, what shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I think both teams played pretty hard. I think it could have gone either way. You know, we hung in, got some timely scoring. Which we haven't done. You know, we outshot you guys, I think 15-5 in the second period, had lots of puck possession and ended up with the period tied. So it was just a frustrating night. I loved their game 5-on-5. I wish it just had a little bit more flow. There was just far too many penalties from the start to beginning, both ways.
Very pleased. It was a great weekend. It was great to have our fans back. You can tell our players feed off them. The physicality this weekend was great. I thought we had a lot of emotion and obviously a lot of credit to our fans that were here both nights. And I'm really happy with the weekend.
The first period was very, very tight, very close, going in 0-0. What adjustments did you make to take the ascendancy in the second?
Well, I didn't think we were moving the puck quick enough. I thought we were going D to D, back to D a lot, and I thought we were slowing the game down. And when we play at a fast pace, we're harder to defend. So we really want to just get some more quick ups, get the puck into our forwards' hands, and let them go to work. And I thought we did a better job of that in the second, and especially in the third period.
Tonight as well, very little special teams on the ice tonight. It was all 5-on-5 work, where you don't have to rely on your power play and still get such a good result. That must be very pleasing as well.
Yeah, and to get all lines contributing and to get some contribution in our back end. Matt Register, the cash machine, was great tonight. Scoring a goal, setting up a beautiful shot pass to Duggan. So, it's great to see the contributions from everybody and not always have to rely on our power play. But again, we're not going to apologize for having a good power play.
Finally, Jared, you got to use a lot of your bench tonight. And you got a lot of guys some extra minutes to build up their fitness, build up their place in this team. That must have been very encouraging for you.
Yeah, I thought McNulty and Brandt, we're trying to get them more and more ice time. With McNulty coming off an injury and Brandt just, relatively new here. But I thought every shift, they contributed to the game. They were a factor in the game, and they impacted the game. So it's great to be able to throw that line out there and with different combinations. And like I said, they were good tonight. I thought everybody was good tonight.
Coach, thank you very much for joining us, and good luck in Belfast next week.
Great, thank you.
I think the Guildford win was huge for us. We hadn't really found many games where we've worked our way back into the game from behind and found the win. So that one was important to prove to ourselves that we can do it if we stick to our game plan and stick to our process. And the guys did that in Guildford and got rewarded for it. And we had a great week of practice, and I was expecting a good performance tonight. Yeah, I think it was a similar type of game to the Challenge Cup second leg, where we gave up more than we would have liked to have given up in the first period, and Besko was solid, and then we had some very big penalty kills there, which got us on the board, and I thought we didn't look back from the time we started scoring on.
Oh, I think it's an understatement. Not only going forward, but we give up 2 shorthanded goals in a night you don't deserve to win, and we weren't good tonight. We were garbage, plain simple.
That being said, your team played to the very end, as the Giants, as Mark there alluded to, and what are you looking for when you're behind by that many goals in a game? What are you looking for? Is it the character you're looking for from your players?
Well, you want to see who's willing to continue playing for one another. I never question the work rate with this team. We're always going to work. But there's certain areas of our game where we need to show a little bit more urgency. Look at their 2 shorthanded goals there. Boucher just flies up the ice, beats 3 of our guys up ice, and just wants it more. So no excuses. We weren't good tonight. A lot of areas of our game that weren't good, and that's what happens when you show up in this, especially in this barn.
I think after the game in Cardiff, kind of asked the group, and we agreed upon as a group that we need to play 60 minutes, and going back home, we need to get the results, and I was very happy with the process, and we deserve what we got today. We played a very good game.
In Cardiff, there were 2 periods of positives to work on, I'm guessing, from what you just said.
Yeah, definitely there's some things to build, but there's also, like I said, for the first time in a little bit, we kind of strayed from our structure, and a good team like Cardiff made us pay. Just minor adjustments, which is a good thing. We were aware of what the problem was, and we rectified it today, and we're quite happy with the result.
Yeah, I mean, the start, Nottingham came really strong with a lot of speed, and and we made a few individual mistakes and they cost us, but we made it back 2-2. Then they scored that quick one, and in the third, I thought we defended hard, and we were short, obviously, at the back. So fair play to the guys at the back. They worked hard. They tried their best, and tonight I just thought we didn't have enough offensively in the third period and in some parts of the second, and when we did, we didn't capitalize.
I mean, obviously, as a coaching staff, we want yesterday's performance every time. It's not always going to be that way, and there are going to be other factors, like I thought Coventry came out and played a solid game. I thought we weren't executing quite as well as we have and we can, but I still thought we played a good game. It just we weren't executing quite as well, and we were probably going up and down the ice a little too much for my liking. And because of that, we thought we fatigued a little bit. But like you said, you got to learn how to win the games yesterday, and you got to learn how to win the tight ones like tonight. And I think going into next weekend, there's certainly going to be tight games. So maybe we can take some things out of tonight on how to play in those tight moments.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since we've put a performance in like that, scored some goals, and like I said, we kind of felt like we were doing a lot of good stuff on that losing streak except for winning, and we just needed a win and the confidence would come back, and luckily, fortunately today the boys kind of showed up and played with a lot of confidence. We did a lot of good stuff out there, made some really, really nice plays, made it really, really hard for Glasgow to create anything.
Yeah, I am, but I give Manchester a lot of credit. They went to the hard areas tonight, very determined. They skated hard, and we didn't match it. And, the one thing we talk about all the time is denying the front of our net and being tough in front of the net. And we gave up 3 goals in front of our net because we played soft. I can't do that in a small rink. Game happens real quick, and they came with a lot more speed than we did. And we didn't get to the net. We made the game very easy for Bacashua and their defense. We weren't hard on the puck. We weren't hard without the puck. And it was a pretty easy night for Manchester.